I mean, I think that's when Sam tried to decapitate me.
Every time I do anything that I'm nervous about and I've got Pete there, I'll immediately bring Pete and be like, this is Pete, he's my best mate.
Yeah, I did Strictly, didn't win it. My guy does the jungle, of course he wins it.
Well, we met for the first time in a moment that Pete doesn't actually remember. But we actually met when Pete shaved me for
His face.
He said, no, well, I feel like he did my chest a bit as well. I'm almost convinced he did my chest as well. Yeah.
I mean, that's how much I remember.
And Pete was caressing my face, and we'd never met before, and it was like a dream come true for me, and it's good that Pete remembers it.
Well, I was paid to be there, and I didn't know who he
I
was.
wasn't paid at all.
which was wild. But officially, I think what everyone would know would be Celebs Go Dating.
Celebs Go Dating. Although I actually did meet him in a nightclub a week before Celebs Go Dating, which he also doesn't remember. And I went...
Sam came in, Celebs Go Dating, and was like, oh, it's good to see you, man. And I went, nice to meet you. Not knowing that I'd shaved his face and his chest and met him in a nightclub.
Yeah. But Celebs Go Dating was the time that we bonded into sort of brothers and best friends, and sort of inseparable ever since. Really, we almost got sewed together, I suppose, sort of like conjoined twins.
Okay, stop talking.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Pete was always the cool guy, tatted, long hair, Pirate Pete, and I was like, if I could be friends with him, I'll be cool.
And Sam was Louise Thompson's snaggletooth little brother. I couldn't stand it. Do you know what? It's really bad to say that, but genuinely, he did my head in. He was non-stop. He was in my face. He kept touching me. It was just a lot. It was a sensory overload. And then eventually, persistence pays off. He kind of wore me down, and I accepted the fact that I probably would never get rid of him.
Yeah, and I actually loved it. The first time we met, it was in that mixture of Let's Go Dating. I felt really safe because I was really nervous to do the show. So I just stood next to Pete, eyeing up girls from across the way.
Yeah, so we were at a mixer for Celebs Go Dating. So there's me trying to chat to women, and then Sam would come in and they'd walk away.
Ladies. No, I've always thought he was a tatted up cool guy. Every time I do anything that I'm nervous about and I've got Pete there, I'll immediately bring Pete and be like, this is Pete, he's my best mate, because hopefully that will bring me some points.
Yeah, it's changed because now I wouldn't be without him, if I'm honest with you. I fucking hate saying that when you're here as well, but no, I wouldn't. Like, it's weird. It was never supposed to be a friendship, and I don't think everyone or anyone really thought it would ever be a friendship, and it's actually become more than that. He's family to me now, so I am stuck with him. Get your head off my shoulder.
Still touch. We still touch.
I think that everyone assumes that Sam is 100 mile an hour all the time. And that he's a bit ditzy, and actually Sam is far more clever than I am, and just hides his intelligence really well. I think that's probably the thing I think people get wrong most about you.
I'd like to clip that up, please, and send that to me so I can show my family that. And about Pete, I would say that
it'll make his dad feel better about all the private education.
my dad literally, like, a few days ago went, how's Peter? And I was like, Dad, you love him. Sorry.
We love Big Mike.
We do love Big Mike. And I think with Pete, it's, people had a prior conception of him sort of being, Essex hard man, Lothario, Peter James, Jonathan Joseph Wicks. And that's just not the case. He's a gentleman, and he has a very gooey centre, which he doesn't like me saying. But if you get past the layers, he's actually one of the kindest people you've ever actually met. And if ever there was someone to take his heart, I'd be very jealous.
No, I think our time, the connection that we have is that we both realised pretty soon that we'll do anything for money.
We love it. We absolutely adore. We money and just the things we're doing.
I mean, the difference between the two of us is that Sam loves reality TV, loves everything about it, and I despise everything about it.
That's why it works so well, you see.
Yeah. It's kind of like the yin and yang.
I drag him into things, and knowing, actually, if I'm honest with you, that he's not going to like it. And then we just sort of watch the implosion happen. It's incredibly fun.
Sam's developed this weird thing which now everyone else has taken on, that he doesn't think I'm a real person. So Sam likes to put me in situations just to see how I react because it's like Sam is the David Attenborough to my life. He just narrates
Would
things.
love that.
He just narrates things that happen in my life that are fairly normal.
It's so true.
It's so weird. It's like, oh, God, Pete's done a food shop.
Yeah, it's just brilliant. Seeing Pete in like a say nose is so great. And I love you when you peruse. Pete's a real peruser when he's on the shelves. Like he's like, oh, should I take that? Should I take that? You take a while in a shop.
I don't think we answered that question. We just started talking about how our food.
I'm going to be honest with you. I actually didn't hear the question, so I just sort of went off what you said.
Excellent. There we go. Sam.
Yeah, do you know what?
In all honesty, it will be you.
Do you know what? So last time we did the NCAs, I was like really nervous about like what to wear and sort of like because I don't suit and boot that much.
Sam's getting ready for the NCAs starts about 3 weeks out. Because we have the multiple conversations about what Sam's going to wear, and then it's going to be hair and when do I have a beard trim for it, and does it look better a couple of days after the start, or should I do? It's a lot of things. And Sam obviously this year has gone through such a huge glow up that he's in his lover boy era, which means that he's taken a lot of pride in what he wears. So this year, I imagine there'd be a full glam squad for him.
There's a lot of phone calls that go to Peter.
Yeah,
where it's just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I just tell me what to do.
Whereas I kind of already plan what I'm going to wear, and then I turn up looking like I woke up in a wheelie bin anyway. So there's not much you can do about this.
Tell you what, Pete does like is a brooch. You will see a brooch on the night.
I've had one specifically made for it.
Oh, loves a brooch. Adores brooch.
Just has a little bit of class.
We do a hug. We always do a pre-game hug.
Sam always does a pre-game hug. I normally have a pre-game vodka whilst Sam is hugging me. So, which sometimes makes it difficult to get the mouth, but well, that was weird. I shouldn't have done that. Sorry. Oh, it's Sam's favourite thing to do. I don't. I would never do that. But Sam's favourite thing to do. Sam's favourite thing to do is mid-interview, forget that we're interviewing someone and make it about me.
Yeah.
So actually, a lot of the questions are not about the person. The questions are for the person about me.
Also, Pete loves structure. So, like, if you go off from structure and you go off Pete's like, this wasn't in the game plan. How do we bring it back? And then, so the chaos is always really, really funny to sort of to just then watch Pete try and shoehorn it. Basically, Pete's the professional one in the duo.
Which is funny because Sam's the one that gets booked more. Wild. Me.
Pete.
That's not even a question.
Yeah, do you know? Because what I do is I hate silences.
No, what Sam does when it becomes awkward is double down.
Yeah. Always.
It's like it's not awkward enough. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make it even more awkward because I'll start telling people, what pants I'm wearing for no reason.
And then people will be like, he'll put it on with enough. Yeah. You'll squeeze. He'll give you a squeeze.
Yeah, we've now developed this. We've worked together for so long, and we're obviously so close that now I just have to give him a look.
Yeah.
When he's gone too far. I mean, that if you'd have asked us that a month ago, then I imagine loads of things. But we recently did a lie detector where we asked each other a lot of things that we'd never asked before. So we got a lot of the answers we needed. Yeah. So I don't think there really is anything we don't really know about each other now.
Yeah, I mean,
to be honest with you, if anything, I know too much.
Just look at the press articles. There's about 30 of them from each single lie detector.
I mean, I think that's when Sam tried to decapitate me.
Talk about the whitewater rafting.
Yeah.
I've never seen Pete so angry in my
We were in Colorado
life.
whitewater rafting, and Sam specifically went out of his way to try and throw me from the boat, hit every rock. To be honest with you, very funny. Tried to kill me.
Quite dangerous, actually.
Yeah. Then made me stand up when you knew there was a wire going across the river that literally nearly decapitated me. I'm not even joking you. Just because he thought it would be great for the gram.
And you know what? It was so good because the white it would always hit the water on one side. So if I didn't row, it would always hit on Pete's side.
So I'd be saying to him, "You're not rowing. You're doing this on purpose." And, no, I'm not. And then as soon as we finished, because it was being filmed, I was like, "Roll the tapes."
Yeah.
See, I knew exactly what you were doing.
But I've never seen Pete. He turns around to me, and when someone like has had enough, and he turned around to me, he looked at me in the eye, and he went, "Never do that again." And I literally, the fear of God went inside me, and believe it or not, never done it again. Oh, shotgun. So shotgun. it's,
Yeah.
it's when people are shotgun, and no, he.
See what I mean? You see what I said about the awkwardness? It was awkward to say that initially, but to double down and then
He
do
went
the motion.
further.
Yeah.
It's for me. It was watching Pete on Strictly. I know that's a little bit of it's a TV show, but it's far more than that. It was seeing my best mate sort of put his absolute everything into a talent that he'd never tried before and actually fight against the odds of, a lot of people writing him off from the beginning. And as a friend, I saw how much he put into that, and seeing him sail through every single time was for me like such a proud moment because like there would be so many people prior being like, oh, this is going to be like even you were saying about yourself, being like, he's not going to get past like round one. And I was just like, that's just not true. But like, and I knew it wasn't going to be the case. But when you see it happen, you see like actually someone like show everyone what he's got in the locker, show him the person that he actually is as well. That for me was absolutely phenomenal. And I would also say, just to add on that, the documentary he's doing at the moment with the Dogs Trust, it's something, when you watch someone do something they absolutely adore, and when it does well, and you see again someone getting the kudos that they've deserved for a lot longer, come to fruition. It's like a brotherly thing when you see someone like that. So that's those two moments I'm so proud of Pete.
And for me, again, it's really easy. I mean, I'm proud of Sam every day. And like genuinely, I mean that as well. But more this year than I think any other year, because this year I think there has been an awful lot of changes, and I'm every day more proud of him for the man that he's becoming. Like the UNICEF challenge was just I mean, look, the whole nation fell in love with him, and I think the whole nation realised a lot of things that I already knew, which is that he's incredibly compassionate, incredibly kind, and has got such a strong will that he can do anything he wants to, and he can do anything he puts his mind to. And I think he realised that for himself, and that was a really proud moment for me. And of course, if we're going on, TV, I mean, look, yeah, I did Strictly, didn't win it. My guy does the jungle, of course he wins it. So obviously that's a really, really proud moment, because I think that was a big turning point for you as well, because it was the kind of first time that the whole nation got to see Sam. And I think that's the lovely thing about that, is the jungle got to see the real fun, happy, like bouncy Labrador Sam. And then UNICEF challenge just it showed the complete other side of Sam, which is the emotional kind of side of him that I think he tries to keep away. And actually now everyone has got a really good idea of who Sam is, and I think this is Sam's year, and he's just going to go from strength to strength.
He's a cry.
I couldn't be more proud of him for that.
And do you know, one together, I'd say, is what we're building with the podcast. I think that I think we actually said it ourselves when we were saying no one believed that we'd be able to go out on our own and create a production company and stuff, and to be able to do that with your best mate.
And I think
pretty epic.
And I think between the two of us on that as well, we've got a really proud moment coming up, because we are about to do the O2, which is just wild that Sam and I have kind of got a sold out show at the O2. And I think at the end of that, provided nothing drastic happens,
you never know.
You never know. I think that will be a really amazing moment, because who'd have ever thought that a couple of Wallies would end up doing something like that? But it's a blessing that we get to do these things together, because this is a bit of a wild ride and a mad journey, and getting to do it with your kind of brother is priceless.